Today I'm going to be showing you how to do buns. So something that you can wear on an everyday basis, to work, to school, around the pool, when you're really casual. So I'm going to show you how I like to do mine. They're very simple. You just need and I think that's all you need. And your hands. Ta-da! Alright, so I hope you love this tutorial, and let's go ahead and jump in. Ding! Alright, so the first type of bun we're going to start out with is a really messy, fun bun. What you're going to do is sweep your hair over to the side, get yourself a little hair tie. I use like the little rubber band kinds. If you're really in a crunch and you have like a big hair tie, use that too. That's totally cool. And you're going to pull it once through, twist the rubber band, pull your hair again through, but this time don't pull it all the way. So you're just going to kind of leave it like that, okay? And then you just kind of push it up, and this is where we get bun. You need lots of bobby pins, and you just start grabbing pieces and pinning them. So just kind of want to take a section of hair, pin it. Because it's messy, it doesn't really matter. You know, you're not trying to go for something perfect. You literally just take sections and pin them in. Super cute. You can make it bigger or smaller, whatever you want to do. You can tease your hair first if you want to do that. And then I like to pull out just kind of like a piece on the side, just because it makes it a little more, I feel like it fits my face better. You can pull out your bangs if you want. And if you want to get a little extra special, you can always throw in a flower. So you can stick it kind of back here or on this side, whatever you feel like doing. It's super easy, super cute. So the next one we're going to go into is still messy. It just takes a tiny bit more time. Actually might be about the same time. Depends on how fast you can braid. Alright. Gonna find all the bobby pins. It's feel like prom night. When you get home from getting your hair done, you have like 75 bobby pins in your hair. You know what I'm talking about? You're just like, oh, it never ends. They're everywhere. Okay. So for this one, what you're going to do is, again, sweep your hair to the side. And this time, you are going to take your hair and give it a braid. A big, loose braid. Doesn't have to take a long time. Oh, I missed a section. Get in there. Hair trying to play me out. Rope. Alright. Now that you're down to the end, go ahead and take your hair tie. Just kind of fasten off your little braid there. And I like to, instead of pulling mine all the way out, I like to kind of pull it halfway through so it kind of tucks them. Can you see that? Makes it a little cleaner when you start to do this. Okay, so now that you have your hair like that, you're going to take this piece and literally wrap the hair. So you're making a big circle with it. And then once you get it in place, take your bobby pins and pin it. Now this gives you lots of volume. You can always go back in and tame it in a second. So you basically are just pinning it so it stays there. Now if you have lots of layers, this is going to be a little bit more difficult. This bottom piece might fall out really quick, so what you can do is just kind of swoop your hair and take a bobby pin and just kind of stick it up in there. So that just kind of secures it a little bit more. But it's messy, so it doesn't need to be like perfect looking. And then if you feel like there's a little bit too much going on, you can kind of take this part and just kind of pin it down a little bit. But again, it's super cute, super quick. Super, super, super. Alright, so now we're going to go into the French braid bun. So you're basically going to section your hair off wherever you want to do it. And we're going to section out the part that is going to be made into your braid. So kind of like that, I like to have a pretty clean line. It's easier to work with, I feel like. And we're going to take all of our hair, get it out of the way. So any hair that's not going into your braid, just kind of throw it up on the other side. Now, we're going to take this section and we're going to make another section right at the top. If you're wanting it to be really loose, really big, get a bigger section. If you're wanting it tighter and smaller, take a smaller section. So I'm going to take a section about this big. Doesn't have to be perfect, but try and, you know, not make it look crazy. And you're going to do it into your 3 pieces. And what you're going to do, I like to start with the front back. You could start with the back front if you wanted, but I like to take my front piece and put it over to the middle, and then my back piece over to the front. And then this is where it gets different than a normal braid. With a French braid, it's the same thing, so you're going to take the front to the back, but you're also going to scoop up some hair and add it to it. So it's the same thing as a braid. It's just every time you take a piece, you're going to add a piece of the laying down hair into the braid. I don't know if you can see that too well. And you want to keep your braid in the position you want it to be. So don't hold it out here. You want to hold it in the position you're going. So I put my piece over, scoop up a piece, back to the front, scoop up a piece, front to the back, scoop up a piece, and this is where I kind of get a little, you know, sparse. So it doesn't have to be a lot of hair that you're putting into it, just put a little bit into it each time. And I like to make sure I'm grabbing from my section kind of half and half so that I'm not like taking a huge chunk and then having to go really low for my next piece. So, and I like to keep it a little bit cleaner while I'm doing it. And then you can always kind of pull at it and make it a little looser. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to braid it. And at this point I'm going to stop picking up hair and I'm just going to finish off the braid. Finish it off. And I'm just going to grab a hair tie just so that, you know, it doesn't go everywhere. Hair tie, bing. And you can braid all the way down to the end, but it's going to be tucked up anyway, so herp. Alright, now you can go back and kind of push at it, and it makes it a little bit looser. Super cute. So then you're going to take the rest of your hair and push it to the side that you braided to. And then you're going to do kind of like we did before, combine it all together. So with this kind of a look, you could do a bun to the back low, or you could do it to the side. I prefer mine to the side if I'm going to do them. So I'm going to loop it through one time, twist, pull it not the whole way through, and then do just like I showed you in the first one. Just take pieces and start pinning. And it's actually really popular right now, even like on the runway, to do buns that are still messy and have like pieces sticking out. So don't worry about being super precise with everything. The kind of more messy, laid back look is really in, so go for it. So it's super messy, super cute. If you feel like it's too messy, you can keep pinning it, making it, you know, tighter, all that kind of stuff. Just play around with it, do it to your liking. You can pull out pieces, whatever you want to do. And then I personally think this is enough, but if you want, you can also throw in a flower at the top, the bottom. You could even do it in the front and the side, like right there. It's pretty cute. And then again, you can pull out your little pieces on the side just to kind of give your face some framing, to make it a little more messy and also a little softer of a look. So you can kind of pull pieces out. You could have also teased before you started this, or you can just go afterwards and like I did, just like put your fingers on your head and just push up, and it kind of gives you a messy look. You could also curl this if you wanted to, if you feel like it's not cute enough, whatever you want to do. I hope you loved this tutorial. I hope you got some good information out of it. I put out new videos like this and other categories every Wednesday, and then I put out a new workout video every Sunday. So I hope to see you soon. Bye!